Could the dawn of a third world war be upon us? Perhaps it's a question that sends shivers down your spine, or perhaps it's just another item in the long list of possibilities in this unpredictable world of ours. Today, we delve into a tale of paranoia, uprising, and a pursuit for peace that gripped a nation. In the early months of 2023, an air of unease hung heavy over the United States. The president, a man once admired for his leadership, had spiraled into a deep pit of paranoia. It started subtly. Whispers of traitors in his inner circle, unproven theories of espionage, and a growing obsession with his own security. His fears were not entirely baseless. In fact, they were fueled by a series of shocking revelations involving international espionage and clandestine operations. The situation escalated when the president's paranoia seeped into the country's foreign relations. Tensions were running high as the president's irrational actions began to strain the United States' relationship with China. The president's hostile stance towards China, coupled with the intensifying rivalry, was steering the nation towards the brink of a catastrophic conflict. Meanwhile, on the domestic front, a significant geopolitical shift was underway. Sweden and Finland were on the brink of joining NATO, a move that was set to redraw the lines of international alliances and potentially provoke the ire of Russia. It was a perfect storm. The president's paranoia, the escalating tensions with China, the prospect of a new Cold War with Russia, all these factors were converging, bringing the world to the precipice of a third world war. But then, something remarkable happened. The citizens of the United States, on the verge of turning against each other, found a beacon of hope in the teachings of a man who had once stood for peace and unity, Dr. Martin Luther King. They remembered his call for serenity, for understanding, and most importantly, for peace. Galvanized by this shared epiphany, the citizens rose up. They marched towards the White House, united in their resolve to reclaim their country from the clutches of paranoia and warmongering. The president, despite his security and power, could do nothing in the face of this peaceful uprising. The citizens, once on the verge of turning against each other, had united for a common cause. In the end, the president was defeated, not by force, but by the collective will of his people. He was stripped of his power, and his paranoia was left to fester within the walls of an institution meant for the mentally unstable. The citizens, having reclaimed their nation, vowed to uphold the values of peace and unity that Dr. King had once championed. So, the tale ends not with the dawn of a third world war, but with the rise of peace. It serves as a reminder that even when faced with the prospect of unprecedented conflict, the power of unity, understanding, and peace can steer us towards a better path. And perhaps, just perhaps, it's a lesson we should all take to heart.